First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Hard running through a tackle. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Point after, not quite through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Receivers are bunched together. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting tee. The offense is going for it. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, great call, Chris. You're still in your own territory, but going for it in this situation isn't as risky as, say, being on your own 20, obviously. So I'm fine with the call, and clearly it works out for him this time.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Getting set. Here's second down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end who can lay out like that and make a
play? The Longhorns are going to keep this drive rolling. Quickly. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Finds a man open on the right side downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
There's the handoff. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Badgers. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They give it to the big fullback here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Longhorns will come to the line and crank up the tempo. And the back now goes in motion. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Movement here from the tight end. Here we go on fourth down. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Longhorns have first and 10 here. They feed the fullback this time. He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. A Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second and short, easy first down. No. Denied. Stop. Bring up third down.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Stout defense. They stuff him from this angle. I don't think he got the first down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Quarterback drops back. And the completion made. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Launching downfield. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. 4th out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out up with that touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. the Longhorns offense takes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he pulls in the catch. He's found some room at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the single back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up. Tailback with another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Good enough for 1st down yardage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Got it near the end zone. And they've got him. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. It's a blitz look here from the defense. 3rd and goal to try to run it in. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to extend the play. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. He's got it for a big gain. He's stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Takes the toss and heads left. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down and an eternity after that flurry of penalties. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10. Touchdown, Badgers. It was a foot race and he won it.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're going to run the option. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And the runner takes off to his right. Some hard running there through a tackle. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Hands off to the left. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down out at the 46.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. There's some space around the 30. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. Just pounding away for another big game, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown. Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. They're going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands. Sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Badgers with 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here's the option play. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. If you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out to a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackled after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Can they convert here on third down in the red zone? This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal.
Pound 55 weak.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Receiver makes the grab.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Ready.
Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the
The
double.
Badgers line up with a first and goal.
Easy.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple of touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Ready.
Offense facing second and goal.
Here we go.
A run to the left, trying to find Pater. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal.
Spider.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Begin the fourth quarter with a field goal try here. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. He knocks this one right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
Send the back in motion. Looking to throw yet again. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. The Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run yet. They know this offense, this situation. They've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down.
Let's go. Gaucho, Gaucho. Reload.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make the play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Cobra!
Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Come on, set!
He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Badgers will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Fighting off the defender.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
And here's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
42 Spider! 4-2 Spider!
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Get set! Get set!
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Boy, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. And it's incomplete. They tried for the consolation two-point try, but this game is over. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.